North Carolina State now up 22-10 as we go to 197. Nick Stemmet, 6th year for the Cardinal, taking on Christian Knop. Knop, one of those 7 seniors recognized earlier tonight. 8-6 on the year, and here comes Knop out of that tunnel.
All right. Stemmet, who had a great match last night against Luke Stout, really has improved towards the end of this year. Looking like he wants to get on that podium come March.
Chris Ayers told us Nick Stemmet is a different man after that win against Andy Smith last week. Beat Smith, a top 10 wrestler, 4-2. Enters tonight having won 7 straight matches. Had a win by major decision last night. He looked like $1 million over Luke Stout. It's a tough customer, 11-2. Let's see if he can keep it rolling here for the Cardinal against Christian Knop, who obviously is wrestling with a lot of emotion. The final time he will wrestle here inside Reynolds. This was a weight class last year for the Wolfpack with the great Trent Hidley, but now that he has graduated, really open competition at 97, and the Wolfpack have used 3 wrestlers this year to try to fill that massive void. Good back and forth early here in the opening 60 seconds.
Exactly.
A trio of wrestlers for NC State as Stemmet trying to come in low. You see the hips, though, by Knop.
That's the second shot to Knop's left leg.
Let it fly, Christian, let it fly. Here we go.
He takes another good shot like that, he'll warrant a stall. And Knop has got to, attack a little bit. At least fake, do a half shot. When we say half shot, it's not there we go. A shot just to keep his opponent honest.
Two wrestlers crowned head-to-head here. 1:08 to go. Max Stout, mentioned Luke Stout for Princeton. That's who Stemmet beat last night. Max Stout, a Pitt, having himself a year. He's ranked 10th. Andy Smith, who Stemmet beat last Friday night out west, ranked 22nd.
This trip for Stanford, it's 3 dual meets in 4 days, and people say, I don't know if that's a good idea, but it really preps you for the NCAAs. The NCAAs, 3 days, assume that you continue to win. You got to keep your weight down, wrestle tough people. So from a strategic standpoint, you may say, why they do this? Well, March is around the corner, NCAAs, and so it's just helping them how it is to keep your weight down and continue to compete.
Yeah, Chris Ayers really downplayed the travel, said, yeah, no big deal. We did it last year. They flew in Wednesday and prepared for their duel last night with Princeton, and then hop right back on the plane, made that short flight down here to Raleigh, and then they'll head over to the opposite side of the triangle for Duke. Don't forget the number 12 Tar Heels highlight our Thursday night ACC Network women's basketball doubleheader. Melissa Utsby leads the balanced Carolina attack against Woolley in Syracuse at 6 Eastern, and then Virginia Tech ready to roll with Stanford. Another great night of hoops action. It's coming up right here on the ACC Network.
Interesting that Knop decided to go neutral. He did not want to go underneath Stemmet. They must really respect the top work of Stemmet. And if you choose neutral, that means you need to create the action.
Clean hands, guys. Both guys, come on, hands up.
Just those quick taps right now by Stemmet. Both wrestlers with those head taps. So what does Stemmet do? He changed his level, tried to fire in. Now both wrestlers upper body tie up here. Knop has that grip that he wants. Over-under position. Can he work anything with it, though, Rock, is the question right now.
When your hips get further away, nothing can be done. When he had his hips really tight and locked, that's when you got to attack.
Stemmet was trying to drive in his double unders, and Knop said, no, thank you, we're not going to go there, so he backs off. Tight to the vest in this one. Inside a minute to go, second period, still no score.
Really is.
Keep in mind, it will be Stemmet's choice as well, third period.
And I just think that Stemmet is doing it enough. You know, he's attacking enough to get a stall call. There's another shot by Stemmet.
Can he finish this one? Has time, has real estate, smack dab in the center of the mat. Has that leg up. Gets that leg across, now shelves it, tried to work his way up. Nice trip on that, and he gets the three. Boy, that was textbook as he closes out the period on top with that takedown.
He got into yet another single. This time he was able to get in on a single and finish it high. Watch the trip. And then he covers. As soon as the hands hit that mat, that's the takedown right there. Ending the period on top, as you said, Sean, is always important. Ending the period, rather.
There's unanswered points. So Stemmet gets three. He chooses underneath. Quickly into a stand-up. Knop trying to drive him back. Does. Not deterred. Stemmet hops right back up and gets away quickly. So riding time not a factor. Third period. North Carolina State entering tonight 4-0 in ACC action. They have next Friday night in Blacksburg with Virginia Tech.
Loading on anticipation, Sean. Blacksburg is going to be the spot. The nation will be watching. And I'm telling you, it's going to be a dandy. 7 o'clock, Friday, the 21st, ACC Network.
How good has Virginia Tech been since they have really got all their parts back into place? They were banged up pretty severely in the month of January, but Tony Roby and his staff starting to heal up, and that is going to be a colossal showdown next Friday night. Can't wait for it.
Let's not sleep on UNC. UNC, they have one loss. They're wrestling against Virginia right now. Not sure what the score is. And then they have Duke, 23-7. UNC's on top, and then they have Duke. And you know what? We could have a three-way tie.
We had that a few years ago during the regular season in this conference.
What a job Coach Cole is doing. UNC second year in, and can you imagine? Stall against Stemmet, kind of just did not fight to stay inside. But what a great year that Coach Cole is doing. Second year, and you know, is in a position to be co-champs.
Time running out on Christian Knop. Nick Stemmet, 4-0 lead. He has been the aggressor in this match. Knop trying to get to his upper body ties, but Stemmet just not falling for the trap. Short time, final few moments, and Stanford is going to pick up this win. Nick Stemmet has now won 8 straight matches. The 3-time NCAA qualifier, hoping this will be the year he becomes an All-American, and he is looking the part.
He
Win
is.
for the 5th year.
He is indeed, and he is streaking at the right time. He is really putting on and doing a good job when he needs to perform. I tell you, Stanford came on over here, but they've run into a juggernaut called the Wolfpack. 6-time defending tournament champions, but Nick Stemmet says it's not over. And then we got this monster, Isaac Trouble, ranked number 4 in the country, to close out tonight's match.